What if I told you there's a pickup truck with a bed that's completely useless for hauling anything? Or one with 6 wheels that costs more than most people's dream homes? Today, we're counting down 15 of the most bizarre, unnecessary, and downright weird features that pickup truck manufacturers somehow thought were good ideas. Trust me, number 3 will blow your mind, and what we reveal at number 1 is so ridiculous, you'll question everything you know about trucks. Let's dive in. Starting our countdown at number 15, we have Honda's brilliant idea to put a trunk under the truck bed with the Ridgeline's so-called in-bed trunk. This underwater storage nightmare sounds revolutionary until you realize it's basically an expensive way to collect rainwater and turn your storage into a swimming pool for your tools. Every time it rains, this compartment floods because Honda apparently forgot that water flows downward. You're paying extra for a feature that literally drowns your belongings. The worst part? It reduces your actual bed space by several inches, making this the only truck feature that makes your truck less useful as a truck. Moving up to number 14, we encounter Chevrolet's automotive identity crisis with the Avalanche's removable midgate. Chevrolet created the automotive equivalent of a mullet with this wall between the cab and bed that can be folded down to create one long cargo area. This sounds cool until you realize you've just turned your $50,000 pickup truck into the world's most expensive station wagon. When the midgate is down, you lose your rear window, your cab gets filled with dust and debris, and you're essentially driving a convertible truck that's terrible at being both a truck and a car. It's like Chevy couldn't decide what they wanted to build, so they built something that fails at everything. At number 13, we discover Ford's backwards logic with the F-150 Lightning's front trunk power outlets. Ford thought it would be genius to put power outlets in the front trunk of their electric F-150. Think about this for a second. They put outlets where you store stuff, not where you actually work. It's like putting a kitchen in your bedroom closet. You can power your tools, but good luck actually using them when they're buried under your luggage and emergency kit. Meanwhile, the actual bed where you'd want to plug in a saw or drill? Nothing. Ford literally put the power where the storage goes and the storage where the power should be. Number 12 brings us to Ford's overthinking engineering with the F-150's built-in scale system. Ford decided that truck owners desperately needed their vehicle to become a giant digital scale. So they created a weighing system that costs $1,500 extra and tells you exactly how much weight you're carrying. Sounds useful until you realize it's basically an expensive way to confirm what any experienced truck owner already knows by feel. The system constantly beeps warnings about weight distribution, gives you lectures about payload limits, and essentially turns your truck into a nagging digital mother-in-law. The worst part? It's so sensitive that it triggers alerts when you have passengers, groceries, or even a heavy jacket in the cab. Ford literally created a feature that makes your truck complain about everything you put in it. Coming in at number 11, we have GMC's ultimate oxymoron with the Sierra's Carbon Pro bed, the $8,000 scratch magnet. GMC created a truck bed made of carbon fiber that costs $8,000 extra and scratches if you look at it wrong. Carbon fiber is amazing in race cars, but in a truck bed, it's like making a hammer out of crystal. The first time you slide a toolbox across it, you've just put an $800 scratch in your $8,000 bed. GMC literally took the part of the truck designed to get beat up and made it out of the most delicate material possible. At number 10, Ford's Raptor presents us with 7 terrain modes for suburban off-road warriors. Ford's Raptor comes with 7 different terrain management modes including rock crawl, mud and sand, and Baja, perfect for the 95% of Raptor owners who never leave paved roads. These trucks cost $80,000 and most will never see anything more challenging than a Whole Foods parking lot. Ford spent millions developing terrain modes for suburban warriors who think driving over a speed bump counts as off-roading. Number 9 showcases Lincoln's mobile disco ball disaster with the Mark LT's chrome overload. Lincoln took the phrase "bling it out" way too seriously with the Mark LT. This truck had so much chrome that it literally became a traffic hazard. The grille, bumpers, wheels, and trim were so reflective that other drivers got blinded by the sun's reflection. Insurance companies started getting claims from accidents caused by chrome glare. Lincoln created a truck so shiny it became a weapon. Imagine paying $60,000 for a vehicle that makes you the road hazard. At number 8, we encounter Cadillac's confused convertible with the Escalade EXT's retractable roof. Cadillac looked at pickup trucks and thought, you know what this needs? A convertible roof that defeats the entire purpose of having a cab. The EXT's Chevy's retractable roof turned a luxury truck into a luxury disaster. Rain? Your cab floods. Construction site? Everything gets dusty. Highway driving? Wind noise makes conversation impossible. Cadillac literally removed the protection that makes a cab useful and charged extra for the privilege. Number 7 presents Subaru's toy truck reality with the Baja's microscopic bed. Subaru created the Baja with a bed so small it makes a smart car's trunk look spacious. The standard bed is shorter than most people's legs and can't fit a standard sheet of plywood, a bicycle, or apparently anything useful. But wait, it gets worse. They added a plastic bed extender that adds a whopping 6 inches. 6 inches! That's like putting a band-aid on a severed limb. Subaru charged truck prices for car functionality and somehow thought a plastic extension would make it acceptable. Coming in at number 6, we have Chevrolet's worst of both worlds creation with the SSR's identity crisis. The SSR was Chevrolet's attempt to create a pickup truck convertible that somehow managed to be terrible at being both. With the top up, it looked like a truck designed by someone who had never seen a truck. With the top down, it became a convertible with a bed that was completely useless because everything would fly out. The retractable hardtop was so heavy and complex that it reduced the bed's payload to basically nothing. Chevy created a vehicle that couldn't haul anything, couldn't seat more than 2 people, and cost more than most houses. At number 5, Ford decided construction workers needed a spa experience with the F-150's massage seats. Ford determined that what construction workers really needed was a full spa experience while driving to job sites. The F-150's massage seats cost $2,000 extra and offer multiple massage programs because apparently work truck now means mobile relaxation center. Picture this. You're hauling concrete bags covered in dust and sweat, and your truck is giving you a Swedish massage. It's like Ford forgot that trucks are supposed to be tools, not therapy centers. Number 4 brings us Ram's apologetic truck with the 1500s air suspension kneeling feature. Ram's air suspension system makes the truck literally kneel down like it's begging for forgiveness, probably for its terrible gas mileage. This so-called convenient loading feature costs $3,000 extra and involves your truck slowly squatting down with mechanical groaning sounds that make it seem like it's having an existential crisis. The system is so complex that when it breaks, and it will break, repair costs start at $4,000. Taking the bronze medal at number 3, we have Mercedes's $80,000 work truck joke with the X-Class's luxury overload. Mercedes looked at pickup trucks and thought, what this needs is hand-stitched leather everywhere and a price tag that exceeds most people's annual salary. The X-Class featured luxury appointments that cost more to repair than most entire vehicles are worth. Imagine explaining to your insurance company that your truck bed's leather trim got damaged by actual truck work. Mercedes created a pickup truck for people who want to cosplay as workers while spending billionaire money. At number 2, we encounter Hennessey's road legal tank with the Velociraptor 6x6's 6-wheel madness. Hennessey took Ford's already excessive Raptor and thought, you know what this needs? More wheels and complete impracticality. The Velociraptor 6x6 costs $400,000, gets 8 miles per gallon, and can't legally drive on most roads due to weight restrictions. It's too wide for parking spaces, too long for most driveways, and too heavy for most bridges. Hennessey created a vehicle that's essentially a very expensive way to get stuck everywhere you go. And finally, taking the crown for the most hilariously failed feature at number 1, we have Tesla's epic fail with the Cybertruck's so-called bulletproof windows. Tesla's bulletproof windows spectacularly shattered during their own live demonstration. Elon Musk stood on stage, confidently declared the windows unbreakable, and then watched in horror as they exploded from a simple metal ball throw. Tesla literally made their truck's main selling point into the internet's biggest meme. The best part? They still shipped trucks with these bulletproof windows that everyone knows aren't bulletproof. Tesla turned their biggest feature failure into their biggest marketing disaster, proving that sometimes the most expensive engineering can't fix basic physics. There you have it. 15 pickup truck features that prove engineers sometimes have way too much time and money on their hands. These features range from merely useless to completely counterproductive, and somehow people are still paying premium prices for them. Which one shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this countdown of automotive madness, smash that subscribe button for more content that'll make you question everything about the car industry. See you in the next one.